brings that kind of broader connection and conversation globally on AI. It's here for good, and it has to be a force for good too. Prime Minister Modi's focus in terms of digitalisation of public services is an objective I share in terms of healthcare, agriculture and other areas which I know are a priority for India. We're trying to be ambitious on AI and digitalising our public services in a similar way. What we've seen in other periods of revolution and change when technology happens, typically jobs are displaced, but also opportunities emerge.
Many Indian companies are in Ireland right now, and many Irish companies are also have presence in India. So how Ireland and India can collaborate on that in the future?
There's huge opportunities for the future. Even before the free trade agreement between the European Union and India, trade between Ireland and India grew by 90% in the last 10 years. We expect trade between the European Union and India to double in the next 7 years. So there's a limitless level of opportunity for growth between businesses and amongst our two countries. I'm really excited about the free trade agreement that's been agreed, and it's only positive for the future. We've strong people-to-people links, very much pro-enterprise policies across our two countries, and I really look forward to seeing what will come from this. And part of my visit over the next number of days is really trying to leverage that and show how both businesses in both countries can really drive opportunities to increase their market share.
And what are your thoughts on FTA?
It's a really positive free trade agreement. Ireland is an open, pro-enterprise economy that has built its growth and prosperity on trade deals and ensuring that we can have efficiency of the global supply chain. There's huge opportunities from the Indian market of 1.5 billion people who live here, from the goods and services that you produce, but also to see the reciprocal benefits that European goods and services will bring right into India as well. So, it's good for trade. We have a lot of global uncertainty and instability on trade over the last 12 months in particular, and to see two big trading blocs agree a deal lowering tariffs, that only increases opportunity for citizens in both blocs, and 2 billion economic bloc now, and it'll only nurture and deepen ties between the European Union and India, and that's welcome for everybody.
If we talk about the AI summit, so what are your expectations from the summit hosted by India right now?
Well, I really welcome it. I think it brings that kind of broader connection and conversation globally on AI. It's here for good, and it has to be a force for good too. And I welcome kind of thematic focus from India in terms of being an all-inclusive tool. The Prime Minister Modi's focus in terms of digitalisation of public services is an objective I share in terms of healthcare, agriculture and other areas which I know are a priority for India. We're trying to be ambitious on AI and digitalising our public services in a similar way, and we have a big level of infrastructure investment over the next number of years to ensure that Ireland is a place of continued tech and digital infrastructure in the longer term, and that will bring opportunities for Indian companies who want to invest in the European Union, but also for Irish enterprise looking to India as well in terms of the huge talent pool that's here in terms of tech and AI, and we look forward to seeing some of the outcomes from the AI Summit.
Okay, one last question I have for you. How do you feel about AI, and how will jobs will be affected from this? Because especially if we talk about the Ireland, have so much or huge presence in tech also. Yeah, look, there's a wider issue and concern that it faces all economies in how the transformation that AI will bring. First of all, in terms of the digitalisation of services and the improved outcomes which will come from AI, and obviously the future of work is uncertain in typical areas. But what we've seen in other periods of revolution and change when technology happens, typically jobs are displaced, but also opportunities emerge. And I think it's about economies ensuring their real focus on talent and education and research and development as well. There'll be new roles that we don't foresee or see exist today will exist when AI plays a role in terms of its delivery of services and its role in the economy. And it's the economies that are at the cutting edge of I suppose, being agile, and that will show growth and prosperity for the future. So Ireland embraces digital infrastructure and AI, but doing it in a safe and positive way for citizens as well, which I know is an objective that India shares as well.